Okay, hi there, Michael here, and today I'm going to talk to you a bit about this thing I have back of me here. So it's a chat-like application, but the intention of it is just to show you how the web storage API works. So I have sort of two things here. I'm just going to move out of the way here. I have an application here that is using the local storage and the session storage. And I think we're going to start look at that first. So I think to make this example just show how the different the difference in real difference between the local storage and the session storage. And then we can sort of use three different chat windows here. See how this works. So the web storage API, that is a way for the application to save data into the web browser. So that is what we're doing. And just to show it off, we are sort of writing what could sort of look like a chat here. So hello world, chat in tab 1. Okay, so let's send that, and something happened. We can see here that it seems like the local storage and the session storage was updated. Okay, now nice. Nice, we say, and okay, we see. Looks like a chat. Now we can move on to the other sort of tab there, and we can see that it has updated itself, most likely due to some event handling in the background. But it is only the local storage that is updated, not the session storage. So let's see what happens here if we message in tab 2. What will happen there? Okay, so if we create a message here in this browser tab there, we adding a message in the local storage, and we also adding it into the session storage. If we now go back to the first tab, we can see that the local storage is updated there, but the session storage is not. So we can, from this small test, conclude that local storage, that is global for all tabs, and the session storage that is local for one specific tab. Let's just do it once more. We can just go over to the third part here. We see the local storage is sort of updated there. So message in tab 3. Awesomeness. And we can see that we get it in the local storage, in the session storage there. But then if we go back to the first, we only see its local session storage. And going to the second tab, we only see that part, but we see the awesome part there in tab 3. So that is basically the difference between the local and the session storage. And this application that we have in front of us here, that is using the sort of primitives of the web storage API to create a chat-like application using this storage. If we want to sort of investigate how the let's go like there, we can go. So if we want to investigate how this local and session storage is working, maybe we can go down this exercise, just seeing a few of the things down there. We have them. So there are two ways to talk to this storage, or we are trying out two of them. We have the window local storage and we have the window session storage. And now these should actually contain details. So if I go ahead and print out the local storage, I can see that it contains a message log with hello world something data there. And I guess I can also see the session storage there. And I can print out, and that also contains some type of sort of data down there. Okay, good. If I'm just going to clear that, and if I want to work with this session storage, I can sort of set an item into it. So the store, the session store and the local store, they are a key value container. So I have a key and then I can add some value to it. And when I have sort of set the item, I can also sort of get the item from the store. So here I should be able to print out value 1, and I should be able to print out value 2 as another value there. And that is the sum value up there and another value there. So that is basically all there is to this sort of storage. Key value, store, add a key, set the value, and retrieve it. I guess we can also sort of clear the local storage and the session storage like that. Should be able to clear them. Okay. What if we were going to sort of, if we wanted to save a more advanced data structure in the storage, how could we do that? And for that purpose, we can use something. We can't do like this. So if you were trying to set an array up there or an object directly to the store, that works, but it does not give you the intended expected behavior, because they are saved to the store, but they are translated into a string. And when you're gonna get the item, you will only get the string of it. So instead of doing that, we can work with these like this instead. And this is, so let me clear that and show you this example instead. So if we have an array or an object and we want to store them in the storage, we can use what is called JSON stringify. And that is taking a native JavaScript object like an array or an object, and it's translating it to a string that can be represented using the JSON data structure. So now we have, maybe if we look at the local storage there, and we should see both that the array is saved in the key there, and it has that value that is a string, and the object is down there having a string as the value. And both these are then JSON data structures. And when I sort of want to retrieve them, I can use JSON and parse the data in each sort of item. So let's just show how that also works. So I'm going to get the item here from the local storage, first the array and then the object. And that will be a string that comes out from the storage. And I'm going to parse that. So I'm going to use the JSON parse function to parse that string. And as a result, I will get out the native JavaScript array or object. And I can just put them here in a variable and work with them. So let's see if I can print them out. So first I have the array there. Yes, I can print them out. And let's see if I can also print out the object there. Yep, seemed to work. So that is a way to achieve storing more advanced data structures like the array or the object, as long as it can be translated using the JSON stringify and JSON parse functions. Okay, one thing more perhaps before we close this down, and the local storage is available here in the DevTools. So we can actually view it. We have the local storage there, and it's connected to the specific sort of server where we are. And here we can then see key value, and we can see a detail of it down there. And we can also see the session storage there. Session storage is void. Let's see if we can sort of add something in the session storage like that. Perhaps we get something into the session storage. Nothing in the session storage. Clear the storage. Oops, it was cleared. Add to the session storage. There we go. Now we have sort of a now we can see the more advanced message log there, how it looks like. And the message log behind me here, it seems to be a the message log there seems to be well, it's a JSON object of an array with an array consisting of a timestamp with each message. Okay, so it's an array of objects that is sort of implementing this that sort of chat server behind me here. Okay, I think that was the things I just wanted to show you. I will not go through the actual source code of this chat, because the most important parts here were the web storage API and its sort of small primitives, how to work with the local storage, how to set an item, how to get an item, maybe how to clear all items. And that is the basic functions you need to be able to create this sort of small chat server. That is just sort of using these small primitives and creating a JSON data structure to save the whole sort of message log in one key in the local or the sessions. Okay, I think that is enough. Thank you for today, and I see you some other day. Okay, bye-bye.